Hey guys, it's Matt here. It is Saturday, September 26th. Quick recap here. It was a slow week, slightly profitable, but yeah, just kind of not many great plays that I was able to take. But that's okay. It was a green week, it wasn't a red week, so that's good. So Sunday last weekend, I ate terribly, like really bad all day, and then just slept horribly Sunday night. And so mentally, you can see this is the most important line of my journal on Monday. I was just garbage in the morning. I just wasn't with it. It just felt like a step behind. So no trades in the morning, and then ended up taking this trade on JKS later in the session. You can see it pushed up. It made the daily high here, and then shortly after, maybe 10 minutes or so, tapped that level again, pulled back even more, and then tapped the level again. It's like, all right, that's a good place to get short. You've got a pretty good risk level there. So got short in the 2780s, took some off here. Um, I forget exactly what level that was. Take a peek at it here. So got short at 2780. 2757 was my first exit, and then it started to fade down here toward 27, and I think it hit 2712 or something like that down here, maybe even a little lower. And I was like, I really want a 27 flush. I was holding for that. Didn't get it, so I just ended up taking it off there at the end of the day. I had a stop loss in place after I took this first cover here, so I had moved that. It was that high, above the high of day, and then it was down here somewhere, one of these pullbacks, probably like right around this level. Anyway, um, not important. So it ended up being like a $27 winner or something. So then Tuesday, no trades. I did look at Apple in the morning, looking for a gap fill from the previous day's close, which it did. I just didn't take it. Um, I didn't. There was kind of like a little pop on Apple that day, right at the open, that I could have shorted. And it would have been a great trade, but I didn't take it. I think partially because I didn't have my options trading platform open, because it was something that I didn't think about until I kind of right till I saw it, and then I was like, I'm not gonna. By the time I got it open, and it was too late, and I wasn't gonna chase it. And you can see kind of the mood I was in that day. Like I couldn't wait for 7:30 to get there, so I could just walk away. It was just slow, and you know, I, it was good to watch the large caps, but that's not really what I sit down for. Um, and then Wednesday was SPI. If anybody has been paying attention to small caps, SPI was crazy. I only took one little trade on it, and I kind of flubbed it. So there were a couple like JKS. I was going to make another trade on that, but it ended up not really working out anyway. So let's look at SPI. I don't think. Let's do this. Let's pull this over here if we can. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can see I don't have a screenshot of this one. It was I was looking for a kind of a long here off this dip. So it did a nice pullback here to like the 420 area, somewhere in there. And then I just didn't get. I was looking for a pop up back up to 450 or even 5, but it just wasn't resolving, and so I took it off just after a minute or two, because it wasn't giving me what I wanted, and it looked suspect. You can see here it would have rolled. I mean, I would have had held this for a long time. It kind of rolled over a little bit, and obviously it ends up resolving because SPI goes to like $40 or whatever. But yeah, anyway. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do, but whatever. Let's do that. So, anywho, that's SPI. It ended up being a $9 trade. So, I basically a break even day, right? So, no trades Tuesday, break even on Wednesday. Thursday's another break even day. I had this trade on POLA. that, yeah, this one. So you can see here, again, tried to kind of catch a long play here off a dip and thought we were going to see some support there at 550. Um, really should have added down here. It was a good ad spot. In fact, really my entry probably should have been down there. Um, this was a little high. You know, it's not even pulled back to the 9 average. It's nowhere near VWAP. This was a high entry. Entry probably should have been down here. But then I took half off. You can't see it in this candle, but it kind of danced around this area, looking like it was going to sort of run out of steam in these 530s and then roll back over. So I took half off here just to kind of, all right, it's pretty close to my entry. I'll take a bit of a loss here, and if it rolls over that way, I don't take a huge ding. But it ended up pushing up above the entry here, and I got out for basically break even. It was like a 50-cent trade, right? So with fees, that's a little bit of a loss. And Friday, another small trade at TATT. I was looking for this to push out of the gates. I thought we'd get a nice little pop to like $8 where you could get short. Didn't really give any good pop at all. This first one, I mean, it didn't even touch pre-market high. I don't consider that a good pop. Um, when I saw this candle forming, I was like, oh, this might be the push to 8. You know, it bailed down here a little bit to VWAP, got some support. We'll see it push to 8, and then I can short. But it just kind of rolled over, and I didn't trust any of these pops. Finally, this one, I was like, okay, it's bumping its head on VWAP here. Let's take a small short, and I did. I got small position. You can see I got in at 660, then covered at 632 and $6. So this right here, I'm actually really happy with. I was like, yeah, I played that very well. I got in almost top tick here, covered like halfway down, covered the rest on this 6 flush. Man, that's textbook. This little area right here. I would have liked to have been short up here, but again, it just didn't give me the entry that I wanted. And then this push here, I forget what was going on here, but I just didn't trust it for some reason. I kind of felt like this might be the grind back, and then it was going to keep rolling up, so I didn't get short there. Again, I don't remember exactly what was going on there, and I don't think I talked about it in the journal. Oh, here it is. I hesitated on the push to 650. So I guess I just hesitated and didn't get short there. Yeah. And then there was another one here, 570, that I could have taken, but I don't know. I wasn't feeling like I was in the groove to be kind of taking everything, every chance it gave me, which in hindsight was bad. I could have shorted it right out of the gates and rode it all the way down. Would have been a really nice trade. But hindsight, whatever. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to put that image up there, and we're going to take a look at. This is my prop report. So this is the back end of CMEG, the account here. So this is just for the week. You can see from Monday to Friday. So I ended up with a net of $72.82. You can see the commissions are much better. You know, I'm only paying $1.50, $1.50 per day there. I didn't take many trades, but that would have been $6 in the past, right? It would have been $2.95 each way. So we're looking at what, $5.90, right? Plus fees. So anyway, the commissions are good. I didn't locate any shares this week just because the $25 flat fee at the share size that I was at, it's crushing me. So I've got to just be happy with trading some longs, which hopefully, honestly, we get some momentum back in the small caps. Like SPI was looking, it's almost October. I think we'll see some momentum come back into the small caps, hopefully. So maybe some long plays are where it's at, and I'll be fine. And then I'll just short whatever's easy to borrow. So we'll see. So anyway, that's the week, and then let's look at the month here. Sorry, I set this up a while ago, so it booted me out. There we go. All right, so there's the month. So you can see I started with 1381, and so far I'm up at 1673. So net I'm 292. You can see the fees, 116 of that. That's brutal. Those are those locate fees. That's all that is. And it's from let's see how many times. One, two, three. Yeah, that's just from 3 times I located. Because it's saying 75 of that is the flat fee. That's just it's fucking horseshit. Actually, no other broker charges a flat fee like that I can find. But you can see my net fees or my net profit is 408 for the month. Which actually, I mean, look at my starting time. Like I'm starting at 1381 and I've got a net profit of 408. Yeah, that's not so bad. You know, I'm not going to complain about that. Um, but then net after fees is almost 300, which still not bad. I don't. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Uh, we'll see how it ends up at the end of the month because there's a couple days left to trade, and we'll go from there. But anywho, I think that's it. I don't think I had anything else I wanted to talk about. So I'll let you go, and we'll see you next week.